What's up, Rich Squad, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Road to 10K is in full effect. Guys, we are done with the group phase of the 2018 World Cup. Like 16 teams went home, and then we came into the round of 16, and then 8 more teams went home. Now, guys, 8 more teams left. 8, only 8. We have Uruguay, France, Brazil, Belgium, Croatia, Russia, and we have England and Sweden. Do you believe one of these teams will win the World Cup? Wow, it's hard to pick which one, right? It's really hard to pick, man. We have 4 teams who have won the World Cup before and 4 teams who have never won it. So it's even now. Will we see a new World Cup winner? We have the winners in Brazil, France, England, and Uruguay. Then we have Belgium, Russia, Croatia, and Sweden. Will we see a 9th World Cup winner? That's my dream for the 2018 World Cup. For real, for real, for real. But guys, in this video, I'll be bringing you the Uruguay versus France quarterfinal match preview and prediction. Oscar Tabarez versus Didier Deschamps. Fun fact for you guys, fun fact, both Oscar Tabarez of Uruguay and Didier Deschamps of France are the longest serving managers for their respective national teams. Cool, right? How did both teams qualify for the quarterfinals? For Uruguay, they topped Group A with 9 points and faced the second place team in Group B, which ended up being Portugal in the round of 16. The match ended 2-1 in favor of the Sky Blues, courtesy of 2 brilliant goals by Edinson Cavani. This win secured the 1950 champs a place in the quarterfinals to face France, who topped Group C and met the Group D runners-up Argentina in the round of 16. France defeated Argentina 4-3 in an edge-of-your-seat battle. Who can Uruguay or France meet in the semi-finals? Well, the winner of this clash will play the winner of the Brazil versus Belgium fixture. And what a semi-final we would have. We can either have an all-South American semi-final or an all-European semi-final. Or we can see a South American team versus a European team. Guys, it can go any which way. Has Uruguay and France lived up to my expectations? Well, for Uruguay, they have taken the exact path I predicted them to take. They topped Group A. They met Portugal in the round of 16, defeated them, and now they will play France in the quarterfinals, another prediction which I also made. So they have definitely lived up to my expectations so far. As for France, they have taken the exact path I predicted them to take. Although I did predict them to place runners-up in Group C and play Argentina, who was supposed to top Group D, but guys, we know none of that happened. Argentina placed second in Group D, France topped Group C. They still met each other in the round of 16 like I predicted. And I did predict France will topple Argentina, and they did. And then I did predict that they will meet Uruguay in the quarterfinals. So I guess both teams have definitely lived up to my expectations. But guess what? Only one team will advance from this quarterfinal fixture. So with that said, let the battle begin. La Charruas of Uruguay versus Le Bleu of France in a knockout clash featuring 2 former World Cup champs. Will France be able to brush aside a 3rd South American team on their path to the finals? Remember, they brushed aside Peru, brushed aside Argentina, and now they will meet Uruguay. If they win this match versus Uruguay, they can potentially play another South American team in Brazil. Wow, it's France versus CONMEBOL at the 2018 World Cup. Which brings us to head-to-head. How many times have Uruguay and France played each other in the past? Uruguay and France have met each other on 7 previous occasions, with Uruguay winning 2, France winning 1, and 4 matches ending in draws. They have met at the World Cup on 3 previous occasions. Back in 1966, when Uruguay won that fixture 2-1. In 2002, the match ended in a 0-0 draw, and then again in 2010, it ended in another 0-0 draw. Hugo Lloris, their current captain and goalkeeper, and their now backup goalkeeper Steve Mandanda are the only 2 survivors from that fixture. While for Uruguay, Luis Suarez, Martin Caceres, Diego Godin, Edinson Cavani, and Fernando Muslera are all survivors from that clash. These 2 teams last met each other in an international friendly played in 2013. The match ended in a 1-0 win for Uruguay, and Luis Suarez scored the game's only goal. 3 players to watch for both teams. For Uruguay, Diego Godin. He has been a rock in defense all tournament and will be one of the first names on my Team of the World Cup shortlist. Can Diego Godin and his athletic Atletico Madrid partner Gimenez keep Kylian Mbappe quiet? Remember guys, this is something the Argentinian defenders couldn't do. Like they were clueless versus Kylian Mbappe. Luis Suarez, the threat of Luis Suarez is like a dark cloud for any defense. It's only a matter of time before he torments you with his fury. I do think that he will prove to be a handful for both Varane and Samuel Umtiti. This brings you to Edinson Cavani. Guys, we know that Edinson Cavani hopped off in the match versus Portugal, and you see that iconic picture of Ronaldo helping him off. But with 3 goals in 4 matches, he has finally come to life after a very unlucky start to the tournament. But in this match, Cavani will be coming up against the nation in which he plies his trade for PSG. But Uruguay's talismanic striker will have no mercy for the French. Which brings us to France. 3 players to watch for France. Number 1, Kylian Mbappe. He has proven himself to be the best young player in the world by far. And with 3 goals so far in the tournament, the future Galactico, yes I said it, the future Galactico will be looking to unleash havoc on this Uruguayan defense, similar to the way he did versus their neighbors Argentina. N'Golo Kante, his brilliance in midfield isn't talked about enough. He does most of France's dirty work. He keeps going and going and going. You can call him Energizer. He breaks up play. He wins most of his tackles. The man is just the best defensive midfielder on this planet. Last but not least, Benjamin Pavard. I can't believe Benjamin Pavard is making this list. But the right back is repaying the fate that Didier Deschamps has shown in him. And he has persisted with him. And he has really repaid the faith. Guys, remember, this is a player who played every single minute for Stuttgart in the 2017-18 Bundesliga season. Like, that's crazy. And he has proven himself to be a gem of a right back. I know a lot of big teams will be circling around for Benjamin Pavard, mark my word. And guys, let's not forget his wonder goal versus Argentina to tie the game up. Don't forget that goal. That's one of the goals of the tournament, definitely. This brings us to the best 11s for both teams. Well, for Uruguay, Oscar Tabarez could either deploy a 3-5-2 formation or a 4-4-2 formation like he did in the last match. But whichever formation he goes in with, I know that Fernando Muslera will be in goal, Godin and Gimenez will be at the back, and we will also see Martin Caceres in that 11. Then I'm going to squeeze Laxalt into that 11. He has been really impressive so far. But I really don't know who Oscar Tabarez is going to play in the middle of the field for this match versus France. He has been rotating between Nandez, Vecino, Rodrigo, and Sanchez. Or even the Arrascaeta has been seen in the middle of the field. But I'm going to go with Torreira, Bentancur, Vecino, and Nandez. And up top, I expect to see Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani if he is fit. If Edinson Cavani does not make the cut, we might see Cristian Stuani up top. For France, Didier Deschamps may deploy a 4-2-3-1 formation or a 4-3-3 formation. But whatever formation he chooses, I expect to see Hugo Lloris in goal, Varane and Umtiti at the back with Hernandez and Pavard as the fullbacks. As the deep line midfielders, N'Golo Kante and Paul Pogba, and above them we will see Ousmane Dembele filling in for the suspended Matuidi, Antoine Griezmann, Kylian Mbappe, and the lone man up top, Olivier Giroud. And for the super sub, Nabil Fekir and Thomas Lemar. So guys, now for my prediction, guys. It's getting dark. I need to get inside. Uruguay versus France, the 2018 World Cup quarterfinals. The winner will play Brazil or Belgium. Wow, this one is hard. This one is really hard. Both teams have been really good so far at the 2018 World Cup, and it's a very hard call to make. But let's break down Uruguay a little. For Oscar Tabarez, this could potentially be his final match as the head coach of Uruguay because he's up there in age. I think he's the oldest head coach at the 2018 World Cup. And if Uruguay loses, this could be his send-off match. But Oscar Tabarez will be looking to put in a big effort to take Uruguay all the way to the finals. But he needs to figure out his formation. Which formation he will go into this match with. Whether he will play a 3-5-2 formation or whether he will play a 4-4-2 formation. Well, whichever formation he plays, he needs to get his team selection on point. We already know the 3 mainstays at the back in Caceres, Gimenez, and Godin. And up top, Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani. Cavani hopped off in the last match, so I don't know if he will start, but I think he will. But my concerns are in the middle of the field for Uruguay. Who will he play in the middle of the field? Bentancur has been okay. He hasn't really done anything great so far at the tournament. Who I'm really impressed with is Lucas Torreira and Diego Laxalt. These two guys have been really, really impressive so far. Vecino has been very, very quiet. Nandez has been quiet as well. The Arrascaeta haven't really done much. Carlos Sanchez and Cristian Rodriguez have made impacts coming off the bench and in a few matches where they started as well. So we don't know who Oscar Tabarez is going to go in with, but selection will be key for this match versus France. For France, I think they have less problems. I think they have less things to worry about. But Didier Deschamps needs to figure out which formation he will use as well. Whether he will use the 4-2-3-1 formation or whether he will use a more attacking 4-3-3 formation. Also, he needs to figure out which role Paul Pogba will play. Whether he will be sitting deeper with N'Golo Kante, or whether Paul Pogba will be given a more advanced role. Also, he has to decide whether he persists with Olivier Giroud or not. I do think the ref will come into play in this match. The ref needs to handle this game very, very, very well. You know, we can't see another England versus Colombia fiasco with the ref. The ref needs to handle the game very, very well. France. Their defense has been breachable, but for Uruguay, their defense have been really frugal. France has been the better attacking team. Like putting 4 passes on Argentina, that's a big statement right there. For Uruguay, I think they will struggle to create chances. Their midfield haven't really created a lot of chances for both Cavani and Suarez, but Suarez, Cavani linking up, they could actually work in tandem to make chances for themselves like we saw in that last match versus Portugal. With N'Golo Kante lurking in midfield, I think that long balls will be an option for Uruguay as well. This game is freaking hard to predict, man. It's freaking hard to predict. But guys, I have made up my mind. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for France in this one. I know Uruguay's defense have been really tight, but I think France has the edge, you know. I think France is going to run away with this game. 2-1. Let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. Guys, for question of the day. Which 2018 World Cup match literally took your breath away? Well, for me, it has to be the Belgium versus Japan 3-2 fixture. Oh my God, what a match that was. Going down 2 goals and coming back to win it 3-2. Awesome. So guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe button, smash the thumbs up button, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and until next time, peace out, Rich Squad!